Okay, so let's start with the top.
Let me see.
Link this cell E0 currently month. I mean, I just don't understand, Alberto. Like, you say it's nothing new, but it's like it is very, very new. It looks so different. Everything's different. It has. It doesn't
Time
really
for
make.
breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
I do like that. There's more space for the recordings in audio and video, so that is good.
Yeah, and the checklist.
I don't know why it says copy
here.
title cell B03 template buddy team. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah, maybe, I mean, insert copy title, because I see that if I don't do it, nobody is copying the title in the notes. They just leave it template. So
okay, but that just may be a problem of just training and bringing it up and actually doing it, doing by example and stuff.
yeah, for sure. So for example, here.
Leaving checklist if done, fill color done green. Wrap up notes, index top row, FQ1 owned. Set up minimal expected view up backup recording. All right, so yeah. Anyways,
I moved the deadlines into the viewer because I saw that you always put them there. So I put them there. The deadlines into the viewer. Right.
anyways, there's definitely a lot going on here. It needs a lot of work. You know, it needs more to be coordinated on that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I try to not do anything new, but okay, two things only that are, you can say that were not here before, right? This is the same exact checklist, just included.
Yeah, but I mean, none of that really matters to me. It's like if I would go and I would make a bunch of changes, I don't feel comfortable doing that because it's like you just made a bunch of changes and I would go make a bunch of changes. But it'd be better to just talk about it, get something set up, and then it shouldn't change unless we agree to do it. Like you can always make a new template. You're gonna have 5 different templates from 5 different people, but the point is that it's like there should be something that we agree upon.
I mean,
Right.
it's VA, so if you want to prioritize that, okay.
Well, no, I don't want to prioritize that. It should be you the one. If you want to prioritize it and you want to work on it, it should be you prioritizing it, not me prioritizing it. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I do. I see what you're saying.
Okay. Because otherwise, you just be forcing me to prioritize it, which would be the opposite of a VA session. All right,
no, I'm saying this session.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, let's take a look at the schedule. So we have no Cobalt session, and we're just postponing the Andromeda Hour 2 session until Cobalt. Right?
Yes, exactly. The Andromeda 2, you said you were running late, so I saw that Cobalt is gray now, so yeah.
So we have the budget, obviously, which is a major question and concern, but I think overall the voting looks good, the actual voting form looks good, but let's just make sure it was sent out. We could even vote on it. Let's see here. 14, don't see it. Okay, so that's one thing that could be discussed as the budget. I wouldn't mind checking out the next upcoming deadlines.
Yeah, I put them. They're still linked. They're not blue anymore. Let me put it blue. So let me see. Simple list. We have coming. Team agreement, monthly budget, HR verification, payroll required to propose money stops to all workers, verification, deadlines updating. Let's see, statement we did that.
Okay, so we have budget. Payroll required to propose money stops to all workers. Okay, that's on Thursday, huh? So that's important that gets up. That needs to be with the updated list, the updated payroll order, right? So that's something I would like to be part of. Whoever is prioritizing that. Bills verification, super simple. Management status report, deadlines updating. I mean, so we basically have nothing this week. It's all minor stuff. So.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Stretch.
So it's tomorrow, July 25th.
I guess. I mean, tomorrow we have our budget main session that we're trying to schedule. I voted yes to do it, and then if we get everything agreed upon and finalized at the budget session, then we will be we will have met both deadlines. So overall, we're looking good on that. But I don't see the actual budget. Oh, it's in the new recruitment team. Is this it? No. Yeah, new recruit team. From the new recruit team, we can for the budget. Also, I don't know why they voted for some reason they voted for option 2, right? So option 2 is the only one that passed so far, but this one, I guess it just gets rid of.
Option 2 is the one that doesn't have Moth and has Louisa. Then option 3 doesn't have Louisa and doesn't have Moth, which I don't know. And then option 1 is with everybody. Moth and
Louisa. No, option 1 removes Moth. Option 2 includes Moth and but Louisa. Yeah, I think it's confusing. Option 3 includes everybody. Yes. So option 3 is the one I'm voting for. Okay.
But option 2 includes only Louisa and not Moth.
Correct.
Yeah, and this one I vote.
So option 1 includes Moth, not Louisa. Option 2 includes Louisa, not Moth. Option 3 includes everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Really, all right. So that brings us to
time to pause. Please stop, close your eyes, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So I think the executive priorities list would be, for me, the top priority. That needs to
So update the top priorities.
Yes. So that's what I would focus on. And that's due on the, yeah, that'll be due on the August 3rd, I think. So it's coming up before the next Monday, so it's good to get it done. Let me just double check.
Full moon, August 1. Then full moon, August 1.
August 1st, yes. Which is Tuesday. So technically we would have another Monday next week, so we don't have to go through the whole thing. We just go through half of it. That'll be, let's just go through the priorities.
Okay, good for me. Creating the tab. Mhm. Topic. Priorities. Okay, I'm gonna link here spreadsheet. Second. Support priority with description spreadsheet. There we go.
So the first one is good. And we have until 2025. So I would prioritize it like lowest priority, like a 1. Next, we have the partnership taxes. The partnership taxes have not been worked on. That's really interesting. The partnership taxes is the next highest one. I wonder if that was a mistake. So I guess
Yes, because the status was updated. Yeah, the status of the taxi system was updated.
What?
The status update is yes, because we updated with the partnership taxes.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
I forgot to put time for this topic. Let's say 18 to 36 minutes, maybe? Is that good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So for column G in the status updates, this would be the worker status updates, right? And this would be J status updates. So the question
Yes.
is, you put all these yeses in the last like week.
And now we were starting new. Yes, so it's all no. No.
Okay.
This was done before the last step.
So I'm starting all of mine brand new, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so partnership taxes. I think the main reason I prioritize this so high is because I wanted to make sure that minimally weekly sessions were starting to happen on taxes to prepare for August and September coming. And the taxes come up faster than you would want, and we never do a great job on the taxes. You know, it would be great to get even more, organized on it. Like we always do everything last minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially
So,
on these taxes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what needs to get done to make sure that we're prioritizing taxes every week. Who's AGC coordinator?
Let me see the budget.
Maybe I can look at this proposal real quick too. Oh, here's the budget right here at the top of the proposal. Our new budget.
Yeah.
So it says ACU.
I'm co-coordinator.
With who?
I help with Joyce. Need to confirm.
So
I'm
you
not
enjoy
100% sure, but
working on taxes or making sure taxes happen. Okay.
yeah, but I'm not 100% sure. But
And when are taxes supposed to be scheduled each week?
when?
Mhm.
That's a good question.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I guess
Right.
Friday, Saturday, H Hydra.
Also, we could downsize this a little bit. Like, let's say this is like an 8.25, but then an 8.5 could be the SEC N8F form, right?
Yes, for sure.
So I would say the status is bad again, and that for the NAF form, we like, SEC called and said we need to do an 8F form. So it needs to get done. I think we haven't finalized the deadline for that, but that will be due for so on the Saturday, July 29th, we need to set the deadline for that. Right? So deadline should be set by Saturday.
You want to write that on top, right? The SEC, right?
Yeah. Cool. So, I mean, if I click here, let's go to rules. Pick members. So it says that Tay, myself, Joyce, Mamoon is also on taxes. Maybe. Interesting. Okay. All right. So Julio. Next is general worker responsibilities for me. You said you were doing a little bit and helping out with that, which is good. But
Yeah,
anyways,
I can help you with that. But I mean, as long as we agree that I'm gonna do estimates,
oh yeah, estimates.
because that's what I'm gonna do for me myself as well. Jay.
Yeah, estimates is like all we can really handle,
Yeah, for the tracking hours, but for alpha, I'm gonna be very specific, and it's different, and it's you as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll keep. I mean, for me, the most important value that's tracked is and will always be our sessions, and our sessions are getting tracked. It's just not. I mean, you can just go through the notes and you'll be able to estimate.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's enough for me. Is that we're doing this? We're tracking the sessions, but eventually we want to take that and improve it. Okay. Break.
Break.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm here.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
Exactly.
This seems to be to make sure that it's in the new equity priorities. And this is the number one equity priority. So, I mean, hopefully let's get it done. It shouldn't be difficult. I think it's fine. I don't think it's like, I don't think there's any problem, but it would be good to make sure we get that taken care of.
He's there. Yeah, it's an 8. So yeah. Do you have the spreadsheet? Let me link it.
It looks like my health appointment calendar is not updated. There's a doctor's on September 11th.
September 11th.
Okay, so I need to take okay.
Here, 711. Did you just do that, right?
Email communications follow-up. So we have more to do here. It needs spreadsheet link again. Needs follow-up. I made a follow-up Discord channel, right?
For emails follow-up.
Yes, email and website follow-up. So at Alberto, do we have a spreadsheet for this? So I feel like there's a spreadsheet somewhere. I don't know where it happened. But anyways, I want to make sure we're doing the regular coordination on the email website follow-up and keeping an updated list so that we keep track with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we don't have any spreadsheet.
I'm checking here.
All right.
Priority work. No, I don't think we have one. I think it's just in the
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
No, we don't. I don't see it. I don't think we have it. I don't think we have it. I'm gonna put the task. Okay. Follow-up spreadsheet, right? Follow-up spreadsheet for emails and website, right?
Mm-hmm. So the contentious situation seems to have gotten better. We still have a lot to work through. So we have a laundry list of priorities and assessments. I think we have agreement for at least the month, right? The rest of the month. We're moving forward as is. So I would say this is okay.
And then we have on Wednesday, we have the contentious sessions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Top, very important.
Right, so we can delete the SEC Form D, but we're moving that up to the SEC Form N. F. Evergreen spinoff and Joel communications. So that should be the #1 top priority, or one of the top priorities for all of the sponsorship. A little concerning that like Mel is overseeing sponsorship. Really someone's doing it, but it's like she seems to be the main reason why we're not communicating and following up with Evergreen, you know? So I'm not sure exactly.
I got started with the assigned work of creating this new cause group.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
Cause group coordination and planning, and that was the reason why we had a problem with Luisa. Right? To me, it was assigned. I came in the session that started doing the setup, right, of this process, and under the umbrella showcase website, the prime trajectory, as you aligned with me. But then it became a mess because we just started making very high level, director level questions and remarks and comments. So I got completely unprepared because, I mean, there was no clarity from with Luisa. There was no Mel, who was in the session, said very clearly that she didn't explain to Luisa basically anything that we had planned to do, right? So everything got kind of stuck there, and Luisa said she would reflect if she's something that makes sense or not. So everything got.
I mean, it seems like that's a separate topic.
No, it's kind of a separate topic, but it's all related to my plan was to make a coordination and planning of everything that the whole pipeline of Good Cause Group, right? So including.
Here, hold on a second. You're interested in coming, right? Are you gonna go? I'm just asking. I'm doing working. All right, keep going. I'm back.
No, okay. I mean, I want to make a pipeline of everything, right? So, but including Evergreen was one of. But the point is that focusing on Evergreen itself, Jay, let's take matter in our own hands. Let's just contact. I can do it if you want, and Joel directly ourselves or directly the board.
Well, I mean, for me, it's like if we're doing it, then Mel should not be the sponsorship program coordinator. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like for me, it's unacceptable for Mel to be the sponsor coordination
Time to
coordinator.
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And then not to like communicate and coordinate this with all of us, you know?
I mean, the coordinator is not the worker, right? She should know what's going on with the corporate sponsorship, but I mean, the point is that we should do the work, especially with Good Cause Group, because with Evergreen.
I don't know why you keep bringing up Good Cause Group. What does this have to do
I'm
with
sorry,
Good Cause
I made a mistake. I said I want to say Evergreen. Evergreen, because I mean, also Mel, she has no problem going into private communications and anything. So we want to make sure that we know. Maybe there is communications that we're not aware of, right? That we don't know.
Well, that would be against policy.
Yeah, of course it would be against policy, but I'm just saying that if there's no answer all this time, let's just make another official communication directly to more people of Evergreen, right? To send it to the whole, I don't know, the whole board or the whole management, or I don't know. I mean, make it. Mail is online, by the way. I can already. I agree with you. Just send it to the whole Evergreen board.
I mean, that's what I originally wanted to do, remember? And then Mel put back on that.
Yeah, and we tried, it didn't work. Let's just move forward. I agree. Move forward.
So one thing in regards to another concern that relates to a lot of things is this whole we might need to make this another topic, and we certainly need to prioritize it, but it's an ongoing issue from the past as well. Basically that, you know, Jay getting distanced from the team. So I need to be scheduling more with the team, right? Like, so there still seems to be an issue with the team scheduling in relationship to functionality, you know?
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right, quick stretch.
There is the whole work plan policy that everybody is required to at least have a BT session with you every 3 weeks.
Where is this policy?
We can bring it into the worker criteria. It's one of the evil plan policies.
What is the policy?
Of one of the old work policies. I'm getting the old work plan. Old work plan, current here. Policy is very clear. Policies. Is that policy 0? All workers must be scheduled VA and BT sessions for new work times every 2 weeks. For hard stop and 3 weeks for upfront pay stop. Those will be VA scheduled sessions or BT sessions with J. Very clear policy.
Cool. So I feel like that should be basically like, you know, all workers, you know, all Jurison workers, right? Anyone who has a Jurison work
Everybody.
schedule. So yeah, I would feel like that is very, very important.
Make it into the worker, make it a criteria. Bring it and update the criteria of the, because it's 2 weeks. The policy is 2 weeks, right? So it's okay to have it like for the worker involvement criteria.
Well, isn't worker involvement criteria, we already have scheduling, so that's just a subcomponent of this team schedule, or not team scheduling, but individual scheduling. Like everyone's required to have a schedule for 2 to 3 weeks. This is just one of the criteria for that schedule. So we don't need to add anything new. We just have to prioritize the scheduling.
Yeah, I mean, this is a different policy though. It's not a sub policy. It's a very specific policy that we created, and still with the policy wasn't
Time
working.
to pause.
So
please stop, close your eyes, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Yeah, but the point is that under the existing worker involvement criteria, everyone's required to schedule, right? And then within that, it says what you're supposed to schedule for. So this would just be one of the things you're supposed to have scheduled, right? You understand?
yeah, but if you schedule and then you don't come to, like for example, who is scheduled for today? A lot of Jay, Alberto, Joyce, Atte, Aled, Mamune, vari, basically the whole team, right? Nobody. That's a different policy, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I still think that this to be improved, where it's like, because it's not just about the scheduling, it's also about the checking in and following up and communicating. And, you know, it's like I was scheduling with Luisa and it was going really good. And then we scheduled all the regular scheduled sessions and it's like no communication with Luisa anymore. Right? It's like, why is Luisa not communicating? So it's more than just the scheduling, it's the communicating, following up, and actually addressing whatever priority that you're working with me on. And not just dropping the ball. You know what I mean? It's like Luisa basically, as far as my interaction with her, she totally disappeared.
I can make another topic here. We want to make a review worker criteria
I mean, for me, it's the issue of scheduling and working with the team, right? It's like scheduling, updating, and working with the team. That's the issue. So for me, a worker criteria view is just not really what I'm going for. Because for me, that's just like the minimum. I'm going for more than the minimum.
There's two components here, in my opinion. One component is the overall communication and checking in on the regular scheduled sessions. Right? This is a component that is within the context of the worker criteria. Then there is another policy that is a very specific policy that every 2 weeks each worker needs to not schedule but have at least a VA session or a BT session, which is you can update it with the executive with Jurasan instead, or I mean.
You could argue that we have a regularly scheduled session scheduled for Andromeda hour, blah 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 blah. But again, that's just not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more than just a scheduled session. Like there's got to be
time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
The policy maybe is not clear, but the policy is that it's not about only scheduling, it's having the session. You need to have the session. That's why it's in the all work plan.
But the session's not going to happen if it's not communicating, right? The communication happens first, and then the communication leads to the session.
I agree, absolutely. But again, to me,
the key thing that I have issues with, and this comes back to you as well in relationship to like even with good cause group and everything, for me, it's just all about getting everyone together and working together as a team. And this has happened in the past as well, where like, people feel like, oh, Jay's too important. Oh, he's too busy. Oh, he has all these things he shouldn't be scheduling with all the workers. And so we create this buffer and this sort of like, even if it's not said, it's like an unsaid training that people shouldn't be communicating and shouldn't be, working with me. Instead, they should schedule with Alberto. Like, for example, on Friday or whatever it was like message after message after message about everyone wanting to schedule with Alberto. And it's like, you weren't even available. I'm sitting there available and no one's communicating and wanting to schedule with me, and it's like, what is going on? That's the issue right there. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely, yeah. But if we enforce the policy, that this policy is, why is this policy in the all work plan? Because this policy, it's not about scheduling. This policy is about having a session, a VA session or a BT with you every 3 weeks, at least one. So that's why it's in the all work plan, because it's like policy 0. This is an automatic part of the all work plan because we need to make sure that everybody works with you every cycle.
Yeah.
Maybe we should improve the wording here because it's schedule. It's a bit confusing. Instead, it's not schedule. It's happen. But the workers must schedule and have a VA and BT session for New York Times every 2 weeks for Hearthstone. All work must be started. Every required priority must be scheduled. No, must be
time to
worked
pause.
on.
Please stop.
Level.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So I do think we should, for the government debt thing, I think the only way to address that is really just getting an upfront pay stop or a half pay stop. So I think we just need to add that to the pay stops deadlines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bills. So the bills is still a prior issue as well. Where we need to be organized there, not sure they still consider that personal bills. All right.
Or plan for separating for profit and profit relationships.
I think we're better on this.
Where is the document?
But I do want to make sure we have the link for the documentation.
Yeah, so let me try to answer the question.
We did the board of advisors and all that is good, and we can do that. So this is done. Fundraising, planning, and coordination. Just start. Oh yeah. We met a quarter million money accounting.
I don't think there is a clear.
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
I don't think we have a clear documentation on the Alberto for the fixed water. Okay, I need to take a break, Jake. Break. We're in a break.
Break.
All right, thank you.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
All right. Are you ready to get started? Again? Yeah.
Sorry, Jay, I'm fighting with the water company.
All right, well, let me know when you can do more work again.
No, I'm back. Everything is great.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Right,
we
so
don't
anyways,
have, we don't have a clear spreadsheet. I'm gonna do that.
Huh?
We do not have a clear spreadsheet that's only specific for the documentation of the separation. So I'm gonna do the task.
I guess I don't understand what you're talking about.
We don't have a spreadsheet that documents the separation non-profit for profit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We get
I
to
found
get
the
that.
notes. Yeah, I found the notes. But
So, I feel like I'm ready to move on to the next topic.
okay, these are the top. Okay. Yeah. Next topic, we're gonna do a review, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, if we need to talk about this issue about scheduling with me, that we can do that. But for me, the number one priority about scheduling with me and getting the team working with me is like us not talking about it, right? We need it. The workers just need to communicate directly with me. Could remind them of the policy, and then we can go from there and prioritize it. I just probably want to bring it up within the contentious session on Wednesday as well, and then we'll be good. So for me, I would prefer to talk about like either, I mean, we could do some JLN support, we could do the AI discussion, sponsorship. Also, I don't know what we're going to talk about ourselves because really like.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Because really that relates to like Mel as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, we talked about doing a little alpha check-in today before tomorrow, right? So I'm down to do that as well. Yeah. So any of these are fine. Like.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay, let's do it. I mean, to me, just saying JLN support, I will start with that. Right, so I can move forward with that. If you agree.
Okay, well, let's just do a short amount of time on JLN support, and then we can go from there. Maybe like 12 to 24 minutes would be one, a segment.
Yeah. Organizing.
Just like getting clarity on how to move forward, with JLN. That's not good.
Sounds good. Can I say something from before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we have clear policies, so I'm gonna make an update about the policy and sure that everybody is reminded about the very clear policy that they need to be scheduling and have at least a session with you once every three weeks. That's it.
Yeah, but again, the focus should be communicate more with Jay. Like that's the focus, right? It's not the focus is not the policy. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So the last thing we need to know is like if you want to update your policies. You need to communicate with Alberto about what the policies are. It's like, that's not what this is about. This is about just communicate with Jay. That's it. Everyone needs to prioritize communicate with Jay. It's a policy. Just make sure you do that. Make sure you're following through in scheduling and making sure the priorities are clear for your session. Right? There's just not enough people scheduling with Jay. Like, why would I be scheduling only with Alberto? It just doesn't make any sense, you know? And they seem to follow through with it.
Okay, yeah. Follow through.
I feel like we could do a third topic, which is this alpha. I feel like it would be important if we have anything to address with alpha, we should do it really quick and just get it out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, we can have the alpha. I mean, we know we need to have it on alpha topic. It's a quick topic. Just I would like to send the invitation. Right? That's the most important thing I would like.
What do you mean invitation?
Again, our communication
Please
about
stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
You mean just like a reminder?
Let's have alpha. You see, I mean, there's a couple of things I want to address. Yeah. So let's make it a topic. Cool. I'm good with the topics, ready to start. All right, topic 2. JLN. So I'm putting this spreadsheet, but if you want, we can create a new one, like a work organizing spreadsheet for GLN. Please take the lead.
Well, all I wanted to do to start with was just to go over the percentages, like go over priority, review of all like the categories, for JLN support, and maybe make some new ones. So,
Okay.
I think this also relates to executive support. So executive support, and then we have responsibilities. So executive support responsibilities are responsibilities that have been removed from JLN support and are, specific organized goals, right? Or output, right? Deliverables, output, tool, output.
Okay.
Let's see if there's anything in here. It says sessions, overview, getting started, priority status. All right, so here's one priority status, which is the priorities, tracking hours, getting paid, getting organized benefits, having set of clear storage, help. Okay. So these are just general priorities.
Yeah, the status is in the J Health, right? So
Where?
wait, I get that.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So we also talked about this list, which I think is good. We have the big 3, and then we have the JLN support radar.
Yeah, so we have this that you said it's old. We want to update, which is the JLN support prioritization spreadsheet. I'm going to link it here. So that's the one you're looking for, right? It's in line 19 in the notes. The branches, executive, Personal, community. Maybe it's not that one.
This is all like too much. Let's just
Okay.
stick with the JLN support radar that we went over before, because I think this is pretty basic. It's pretty simple. Okay.
Yes. All right. So we want to update all the status now, correct?
Yeah, and I want to get rid of this. It's too much, too complicated.
Yeah. That's very old. By the way. Okay. So status. Status percentage, right?
Yeah. Well, let's just
But
do that here.
the other day you said something, if I may.
What?
You said something that made me think about it, right? So you said, Alberto, we don't want to communicate like the general support is not communicating about percentages, blah, 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 checklists and this kind of stuff, right? It's about communicating about human beings. So I think that the status should be more, because it can change per day, but like the overall status should be like good, it could be better, like words, right? Words.
Okay, well, we can have the status and the percentage complete. That's what we always do, right?
Okay.
And then most importantly would be like the next steps, Details, next steps.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Stretch. Okay.
All right. So let's just go through and see what happens, shall we? So finances, status, let's say bad, percentage complete.
Do you some spreadsheet, Jay?
1%.
The radar.
What? Details, next steps.
Maybe we want to have a goal as well. Current goal.
Increase income, which we're doing, right? And get bills organized and get on top of finances for sure. Health. Let's say health is okay. Increase exercise, and
2 more options for the dentist.
Deal with teeth. All right. Doctor's visit is scheduled. So let's give this like a 55. Stuff. I would also say the stuff is like okay. Need to deal with the digitals. I guess if we added the digital stuff to this, yeah, let's put it down to like 40%.
And we want to make sure that we try to get the hard disk right from the computer.
What?
The hard disk from the computer.
Yeah.
I think a very important radar, if I may, is marriage. How's your marriage? That's
under relationship.
everything. But the radar,
Relationships.
but in the radar, there's there's not one
Time
thing
to
that says
pause.
relationships.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay, I get it. It's
No,
not
I'm
the umbrella.
22.
I get it. They're the same link. There's the same list. Okay.
So this needs to be broken down into more details. Super key. This also relates to relationships. So again, I mean, for me, this is all the relationships. It's not just my marriage or everything, but I mean, I would give this an okay as well because still addressing personal life difficulties with communications, right? And getting my perspective across. So anyways, it's not just personal/professional life, right? All right. Money, finances, bills.
Sorry, Jay. May I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Relationships is just about your personal relationships. I'm not talking about the professional relationships, or they're included.
Well, just in terms of communications, like it's related because the most contention in relationships, my personal relationships, is about my career. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. But there
Right.
is it's very, very. I mean, if I may, maybe we're going on tangent, but like for example, the way that I see it, that maybe makes sense to you as well. To me, there is very distinct relationship. But like there is my most inner circle relationships, which is basically just Daniela. Because if I'm not good with her, it's difficult to be good in anything, right? And also my children, but there is more now. And then there is like my family or my most close relationship, and then there is other relationships, right? So if you want to divide it like this, separate it like this, but for the moment, we can leave it like this, right? Just relationship. Maybe it makes sense in the future later on. Like for example, friends. Friends could be friends and family. Then we have all other relationships. I don't know. I mean, the relationships with your
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
with your personal trainer or with your personal assistant, right? All these kind of relationships, they're also professional but more personal. They're more personal sphere. And then I think that the marriage is so important. That it should be like its own space. I mean, that's the way that, or I mean, I think it's James, right? The name of your spouse.
Mhm.
Yeah. With James, your father and your mother, which are the most closest inner circle relationships, right? I think they affect you in a very different way than the broader family and friends. Let's say. My opinion, my observation.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I still think for now we can just leave it. I mean, the idea that like health is just like one or two categories is just silly, which is why I'm trying to find the old categories. Let's see if I can get that a little bit more organized, but I don't see it anywhere.
We should start from scratch, right? With categories based on the old ones, but I mean, that flow better now. Because I believe that maybe I'm wrong, but from what you said, this is the first time that there is a JLAN support team, real team. Or maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. You're the only one working on it. What do you mean?
Yeah, you and I. The team is you and I, but there is a real concrete team. You do have a component in this team that is your personal assistant, everything that you think that you need support with, right? Anything, and yeah, so that really has your well-being in top
Time to
priority.
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I think the old ones you want to see are health and personal life, wellness, sleep, rest, exercise. These ones, pet care, family support.
What one?
This one, let me. It's linked in the notes. It's line. I know it's not linked. It's old. You deleted it before, but it again. I'm gonna put it line 11. Then support prioritization sheet, which is old. But there we had under health and personal and
Here we go. Exercise, diet, friends, community. Anyways, I think this is fine. I don't know. You're just getting me really overwhelmed and flustered with all the different things.
Sorry, no.
On this list, I think this list is fine.
Yeah, I agree. It's great. Yep. That's good.
Maybe we could just like skip the percentage complete for now, like you're saying. And then we can deal with that later, you know? So technology stuff, I mean, it's okay. Exercise, so this is where we wanted to improve, right? So needs improvement. But I'm already starting to improve a bit on that. So just like more build up towards cool. Diet, I feel like my diet is okay. Friends,
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
All right, let's just finish this and then we can move on. So community is like obviously bad. I mean, I'm not doing any sort of community activities, which sucks. Physical stuff is good or better, right? Digital stuff is bad. This is better. This is bad.
What's the difference between digital stuff and technology?
Technology is like, you know, computers and phones and like, you know, I guess you could say it's better now they have the studio, right? Better. Travel is fine. So this needs to be, you know, plan for going to Hawaii. Unequal bills, just like deal with the same thing here. Worker needs, so, you know, improve output and follow through of team. Insurance, I don't know. Like, I think maybe it's okay. You know, double check dental insurance, double check dental insurance. Communications, I'm not really sure what this one means. Diet, continue eating healthy. Friends, so I don't know, like go visit Heather, super key. Physical stuff, you know, continue to organize and get rid of stuff. Cool. That makes sense? So I think this is good. I'm ready to move on. It's just like getting a little step towards having clarity and organizing and all the different components that we need to prioritize. Maybe a better to do like a
prioritization, yeah,
than a percentage complete, you know? Like for me, like wellness and health is super key, you know, exercising super key. Dealing with the bills, super key. Worker needs, super key. Put that in there as well. Yeah, so I would just leave it like that.
Put a 3 here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're ready for a break or what?
Yes, break, and then we have one last thing on this topic. Or if you want to do it.
All right, you want to just cover it now real quick, or?
Yeah, the dentist. Obviously, the dentist, you said here that you want 3 options, which was my goal, to get you 3 options. But then I made that mistake with the false information, and you said before doing anything else, let's have this topic that we're doing now, right? So if it's okay, I will continue to find the options for the dentist. I just would like from you to tell me, if that's okay for you, to tell me who are the current dentists, because I don't want to contact the current dentists.
But that's the thing, is I don't understand why you need to contact the dentist at all.
To get you options.
Why do you?
The studios, the firms.
The what?
The firms, the studios, the firms.
I know, but what is the goal of contacting them in terms of like the options?
Get 3 options like Cox and Miranda. They can decide to prioritize. I mean,
but wouldn't we only contact them if we want to prioritize them and move forward with them, or not?
Yes, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Like if let's say we have a bunch of options,
not priority.
like,
Correct. It's not priority.
What?
It's not a priority now, the dentist.
And if you want to find more than 3, that's fine. But let's say we have 3, 5, 10 options. It's like let's narrow down a list of what looks like good options based on the criteria, and then actually contact the ones that we want to follow up with, you know. But I mean, I feel like overall it's how would you say, just like, you know, you could call them and just try to answer a question if you didn't understand something, you know. But as far as like giving them all my personal information and details,
Not ready.
without prioritizing them first and being like, okay, this seems like a good place, it seems a little bit premature. And I'm not saying I'm against going to this other place. I'm just saying that, like, I've been to a lot of dentists and I'm not I'm not
End
going
of
to.
break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
I'm not going to believe that any dentist is going to necessarily be good or better. You know what I mean?
I know, Jay, I know what you mean, and I mean, as you wish, as you wish. I'm gonna try to, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna try with Cox Miranda. I'm gonna just try to understand
Yeah,
better.
I don't know how you organize everything, but one of the top priorities was just calling the existing dentist that I already have in San Francisco. We still have never done that. So it's like they weren't available. We had to call, and I keep saying this, that we need to schedule during times where it's actually open and prioritize it. Like right now, it's already past normal hours.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. I would love to do that. Yeah. Get in contact with existing dentists in San Francisco. Right. Yeah. I think we're good for a break, Jay.
Cool. And then we can go on to alpha.
Yes. Okay.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right. I'm here.
All right. Let's continue.
Okay. Tomorrow is advisory.
We didn't finalize any official schedule for tomorrow, but we do have the proposals, but we can. I do believe we implied that the session was tomorrow. I don't know.
No, the session is always tomorrow. It's always fixed with the lawyers. Let me see. Here we have some members pending. So Stefano joined. Stefano is the only one who joined. Right. So I got some communications from the lawyers. We can see them tomorrow.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
That we can see tomorrow, and yes, tomorrow we definitely want to see some legal priorities.
Here, hold on one sec. Okay, I'm back.
I mean, we will see tomorrow during the session. The point is that do we want to make? I mean, definitely we want to send a reminder about the session tomorrow. That's it.
So sending a reminder for sure. But so how do you want to send the reminder? You want me to send it, or do you want to send it, or what do you want to do? Okay.
No, I mean, I would send it. I don't think
Okay, you're just gonna send the reminder. Okay.
it's okay. I want to involve you with high level communication, so reminders kind of things. I should do it. I would like to do it. So I'm going to send a reminder, and I mean, we see tomorrow. The point is that with Luke, with Stefano and Luca had the call. I mean, we kept it private, right? And so we could talk more freely because we went already into details. Okay, so the point is that I made very clear. I showed them the mock. What's the mock? I started to explain about the mock, and then I said. Then I mean, Luca had communications problems, so he stayed only 10 minutes, or then he just left. Because he's definitely not on the same page that apparently Stefano is. We'll see tomorrow about respecting the truth, which is the truth. And for the moment, the shareholding is this. Then we can have another agreement and see once we have a closed deal, right? But the point
that seems just huge. Like, I can't even imagine if there's not clarity on the shareholding and the ownership. It's just like jaw dropping. So that certainly.
Yeah, because Luca says that the graphite project is another project. And I said, another project where? You're still using Alpha's bank accounts. What are you saying about it? It's another project.
What's another project?
They have a complete distortion of...
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
They wanna just disregard all the shareholding agreements that we had and everything before, basically. Right? They wanna do whatever they want. And I made sure that Alpha's rights and my rights are we have alignment that are going to be protected, and unless we have agreement to create a new truth, right? It's okay.
I mean, again,
we need to start from the truth.
I mean, for me, the best thing for anybody, including Alpha, is making sure that everybody is equal, everybody is treated with the whatever agreements were made in the past, and having continuity. I mean, it shouldn't even necessarily be about Alpha. It should be about everyone getting what they agreed to and what they deserved. That is super, super important, because
Yeah.
Why would we only want that for alpha? You know. In fact, the more it's just for alpha, the less probability alpha is going to get what it wants. You see what I'm saying? Like the more that everybody
I
is
agree.
included, everybody gets what they want, the higher probability that alpha will get what it deserves and what it wants as well. You know?
Yeah, I agree, and we should make it very clear in the document that we're going to send out. As alpha, I send you this document to make sure that rights
But
are.
that definitely means in that particular priority that really the mock is the primary structure, alpha is secondary. You see what I'm saying?
The mock is the primary structure. If the people that are part of the mock understand to us, it is right. It is. So we can, if you want, we can see how we want to move forward. But the point is that, for example, Luca, I told instead of just join the group, I told them, guys, just join the group. I mean, or watch the recordings, everything there, right? So you're here and you don't even join the groups. The group, so Stefano joined the group. Luca still didn't join. So Luca is, and also we are the separation, the financial separation is happening. I'm activating a node account already, where the clients are going to start. Make very clear that they're going to start transferring funds there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, finish. This is finished already. So we'll see tomorrow.
I feel like without agreement, that
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
fix that. So I was saying that I feel like without agreement, that mock communications would by definition or by default be private.
I think so. They should start private. And there is some very important thing that I need to fill you in with that must private. I don't know if you want to go private now or you want to wait tomorrow. We can do tomorrow because the lawyers, of course, know everything. And that's vital for you to understand. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the only reason not to wait till tomorrow is it's something that you don't want to talk to the lawyers about, but and everyone there. So everybody is there tomorrow. It's just easier just to talk about it with the group, you know.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be professional for you to find out tomorrow. We want to go there, and everybody should be informed.
So you're saying everybody else knows about it except for me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can do a private session. It's fine.
Yeah, or this topic, which just takes 5 minutes. Then we can speak about it publicly.
I would prefer to do it separately, but we can practice our grid decision making and agreement.
Yeah.
So so we want to do
Why?
a private alpha session.
Okay.
With J. Cool. So we'll do that. But yeah, but I feel like the mock communications would be private unless there is agreement. So as you're building the mock communications together, which again, the mock communications is where the money, the funds are split, and the equity value and previous agreements and continuity are verified. Does that make sense? So if this is all done privately, that is fine. You see what I'm saying? Unless there's agreement on making some of this public, it would start private. Because alpha can be public because you have the authority to make alpha public, but you don't have the authority to make the mock public. Does that make sense?
Totally, yeah.
Cool.
Time to
But this is
pause.
about Alberto
Please
Borghi,
stop.
it's not even about
Close
Alberto.
your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Say that again.
This is about Alberto Borghi, not even about Alpha. So I don't
Are you
know how
talking
you
about the
do
private
it, but
session?
I'm not talking about a session because we can discuss about it then publicly. To me, it's fine. And we're not going to say the details, but we can discuss it publicly. But you need to understand the subject. And I can explain it to you in 5 minutes. You can have a topic now if you agree that it's 9 to 12 minutes, and I explain you this crucial thing.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's just do that. But I just want to finish the executive VA session, and then we'll
Yes,
go into that.
correct. Totally, yes,
Separate,
correct. Sorry.
separate everything. I just want it to be separate. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's do that.
So I mean, we can deal with that. So for example, when after executive VA session.
Yeah, why it's crucial to understanding patients and how you call it, shifting value, how we have a private topic in the next VT. How long? 9 to 12 minutes.
And for me, the agreement is how long is it private?
Okay, so 200 years.
Yeah, 250 years, right? Yeah, 200 years.
Put it there.
That's a good starting point. All right, coolio. That sounds good. So I think we're in agreement, but we'll review the proposal when we get into the other topic. Awesome. So anything else on alpha?
Oh yes, I sent this to Mel with my WCA Americas in private because I'm not sure if Mel wants to have it public because the document is restricted. So with the proposal for Mel to get on board, which is basically half.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
Half of the fee is half for you, and her role is to be the link to the private group work teams and the work.
Well, we don't have a private group yet, right?
No, we don't. But I mean, sorry, I used bad vocab. All the private spaces, and that we don't want to be involved with.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, for
We
her,
already have
just use this. Just use this. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, or?
Not from my end.
All right, well, we'll just get into the session. We can talk more about it, and then when the session starts, we'll just set as a let's just do a full practice alpha session, okay? So full practice alpha session, right? And so we're gonna have public notes, private notes, right? And we're just gonna do a practice session, okay? And then we're gonna do, we'll start public, we'll agree to go private, we'll switch to private, and then go from there, okay?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm good at this. I think yeah, that everything is addressed.
All right. How was the food? Yeah. We ended up getting. From where? Okay. So the only other thing I'm willing that I would be okay talking about for now would be like the AI stuff. We wanted to go into that, but I'm fine just like pausing for now and just moving forward, and we can address that at the contentious session on Wednesday. And then for now, we can just go right into alpha after a 10-minute break.
Well, the AI is important. It depends on we'll be going now for 1 hour and a half, almost 2 hours, 2 hours almost.
And
So
we're going to be going longer with alpha too.
yeah,
I'm fine just stopping. We'll address the AI stuff hopefully on Wednesday. We'll get to it.
Okay. Wednesday. The
Time to
contentious.
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Yes, let's do that. Let's take a 10-minute break, and then we go into a new BT, right? We are wrapping up this one.
Correct.
So
is there anything else to wrap up that we could go over right now, or are we good?
And the wrap up is all right. So we have the top priorities. JLN wellness and health is top priority. Okay. Obviously, Alpha, I saw the running invoice. I make these corrections on the address and the name. It's good. So this is going to make the payment as soon as possible. And by tomorrow, ideally, the latest. And what else? Payment. Okay. I think the dentist are good, understand the situation, and the communication with the team. Okay, I think we're. I'm okay. That's something we can see later. Scheduling. So scheduling is in 7-8 minutes, bottom of the hour.
Yeah. So I want to have both public and private notes. Do you want me to create those, or do you want to create one of them, or both?
No, I do both.
Okay. So let's take a 8-minute break, and then we'll do the alpha session.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. All right, ciao.